With their thrilling plots and larger-than-life characters, action films have always captivated audiences. Arthur Bishop, the skilled hitman and expert mechanic played by the charismatic Jason Statham, is one such character who has left a lasting impression on fans. Statham is known for his heart-stopping sequences and adrenaline-pumping stunts in the world of action movies. Furthermore, Statham's portrayal of Arthur Bishop in the Mechanic series commands attention and propels the plot forward with his enigmatic presence. The Mechanic series, which began with a remake of the 1972 film in 2011, introduced us to Arthur Bishop, a hitman known for his meticulous planning and flawless execution. Despite his ruthlessness, Bishop's character has a depth that keeps us interested. The first film highlighted his distinct skill set and moral compass, leaving audiences eager for more of his exciting adventures. So in 2016, Mechanic Resurrection was released, thrusting Bishop into a high-stakes mission fraught with danger and suspense. The film continues Arthur Bishop's adventures, which are put to the test when a ghost from the past appears and threatens everything Arthur values. Arthur must complete a series of dangerous missions, but the assassin has another trick up his sleeve. The film was a commercial success upon its initial release, as such films usually are. It went on to earn $125.7 million against a $40 million budget. Given the film's success, there is no reason why the character of the mechanic could not become a franchise. After all, Statham is a household name, and films like these are always well received. Fans are now eagerly awaiting the possibility of a third installment in Arthur Bishop's thrilling saga. Will Bishop's story be continued, or will the film delve into his mysterious past? The potential for a franchise is undeniable given the success of the previous films, fueled by Statham's bankable star power and the ever-present audience appetite for action-packed blockbusters. In this video, we discuss the possibilities of Mechanic 3, including potential plotlines, returning cast members and creative minds who may shape the film. While specifics have yet to be confirmed, the excitement for the release of Mechanic 3 is palpable. Action fans cannot wait to see Statham's mesmerizing performance again, along with the heart-pounding action sequences that have become the franchise's trademark. So buckle up and prepare for another thrilling ride as we explore Arthur Bishop's world and speculate on what lies ahead in Mechanic 3. The stage is set for another thrilling adventure, and fans are eagerly awaiting the announcement that will reactivate Bishop's lethal abilities. So, Mechanic 3 plots, what could the story entail? It's highly likely that Mechanic 3 will continue the narrative from where Mechanic Resurrection concluded. This assumption is based on the fact that the second film seamlessly picked up where the first one left off. At the end of Mechanic Resurrection, we witness Arthur's triumph over the haunting figure from his past, who posed a threat to his life. Having resurfaced after executing a near-perfect disappearing act in the first movie, Arthur now faces the challenge of convincing the world that he is once again decreased. To achieve this, he patiently awaits the destruction of his enemy's boat before escaping in a pod. Remarkably, the rest of the world remains oblivious to his survival, except for a powerful gun runner who had been collaborating with Arthur all along. While on the run, Arthur reunites with Gina, the woman he's fallen in love with, and seeks refuge in Cambodia. Even the gun runner, who shares a partnership with him, erases any evidence of Arthur's survival, effectively eradicating his presence from the grid. However, Mechanic 3 might explore the notion that the dead do not always remain buried. If one of Arthur's old adversaries resurfaces, he may be compelled to return to his former life. Given Arthur's perilous existence and the enemies he must have acquired over time, it is plausible that one of them will resurface seeking vengeance. Alternatively, the third film could delve into Arthur's past. Although the origins of his exceptional skill set remain undisclosed, we do know that he was once a child soldier. A glimpse into a younger Arthur's journey as he acquired his expertise would undoubtedly be enthralling. Additionally, it's possible that the gun runner, despite the seemingly favorable relationship, could approach Arthur for his specialized abilities in the weapons trade. Refusal to comply might lead to a showdown between Arthur and his newfound associate, who has already demonstrated a ruthless nature. Overall, Mechanic 3 offers boundless possibilities, whether it chooses to further explore Arthur's past or propel him into a confrontation with a formidable adversary. With Arthur Bishop's intriguing character at the helm, audiences can anticipate an exhilarating and unpredictable storyline in this highly anticipated installment. Who might form the crew for Mechanic 3? The crew behind the Mechanic films has seen different directors take the helm. Simon West directed the first film, while Dennis Gansel helmed the second. Consequently, the films exhibited distinct tonal shifts. It remains uncertain whether a new director will be brought on board for the third installment or if either of the previous directors will make a return. Given our preference for West's grittier approach over Gansel's emphasis on non-stop action, we hope to see West's vision retained. Furthermore, we can anticipate the addition of fresh scriptwriters who will infuse the story with exciting new directions. Now, talk about casting details. In the Mechanic franchise, the central role of Arthur Bishop is masterfully portrayed by Jason Statham. The first film also features Ben Foster as Steve McKenna, Tony Goldwyn as Dean Sanderson, and Donald Sutherland as Harry McKenna. Additionally, Jeff Chase takes on the role of Burke, John McConnell plays Andrew Vaughn, Minnie Andén embodies Sarah, and Stuart Greer brings Ralph to life. Among the other cast members is Christa Campbell as Kelly and Lancey Nichols as Henry, among others. In the sequel, Jessica Alba joins the cast as Gina Thornton. Tommy Lee Jones takes on the role of Max Adams, while Michelle Yeoh portrays May. Sam Hazeldine embodies Rhea Crane, and John Senatiempo portrays Jeremy Cox, alongside Toby Eddington as Adrian Cook, among others. At present, there have been no updates on the cast for The Mechanic 3, however, it's highly likely that Jason Statham will reprise his leading role if a third film is produced. We can also expect to see some familiar faces from the previous films, as well as the introduction of new talent to the cast. Mechanic 3 release date? When can we expect it? Following the commencement of filming in 2014, Mechanic Resurrection took approximately 2 years to reach completion. Based on this timeline and considering the predominantly unchanged cast, it's reasonable to assume that Mechanic 3 will take a similar amount of time if it moves forward. However, Jason Statham's current commitments to other projects may impact the timeline, suggesting that a third film could potentially be released in 2025 or 2026 should it receive the green light. Mechanic 3 trailer, is there one? As of now, no trailer has been released for Mechanic 3. However, you can watch the trailer for the second film to gain insight into what might be in store for the next installment. As we anticipate the release of Mechanic 3, we can only imagine the thrilling sequences, intense suspense, and Jason Statham's signature performance that await us. Whether it's a continuation of Arthur Bishop's journey or a fresh perspective on his life, one thing is certain: Mechanic 3 is poised to deliver an adrenaline-pumping cinematic experience that action movie enthusiasts won't want to miss. Stay tuned for updates on the release date and trailer as we eagerly await the next chapter in Arthur Bishop's gripping saga. Get ready for another high-octane thrill ride as the Mechanic franchise continues to keep us on the edge of our seats. Well, that's it for now. Make sure that you like our video. Please share your views and opinions with us in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly with the latest news and reviews on upcoming movies from us, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you at the next one.